and happy first day of spring, even though it definitely does not feel like spring yet here. It's raining and thundering still outside. I feel like we've had more hail and thunder this year than even just in the past month than like any other year of my life. It's really weird. Anyways, finally getting around to starting the Baby Lips Buds collection, which, this is pathetic. I've had this collection since it came out. Does it have a year on it? Oh goodness, it's been a while, and the worst part, I made my sister drag me to like 8 different Walgreens trying to find these damn things back when they first came out. It doesn't have a year on it, okay. Either in 2015 or 2016. And then I never reviewed the damn things. So we have number 175, Petal Rebel, which is the one I'm doing today. Number 180, which is Peach Posy. Number 185, which is Hot Hibiscus, and I'm actually most stoked for that one. Then number 190, Oh Orchid. But today we are just worrying about the first one, so I'm going to stick the other 3 over here where I have to pass by them every day and hopefully won't forget to do them. But anyways, the name of this one may be my favorite because it makes me think of David Bowie's Rebel, Rebel, da, 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 da. Like, you all know it if you hear it, trust me. But yeah, so for that, I'm like, little Bowie. Bowie. These are the only ones that have been released as Baby Lips Buds in the entire history of Baby Lips, so I think it was just that collection. Back when they were still doing regular collections for the US, when was the last time we got a new Baby Lips thing? Probably like those lip crayons that frickin' nobody got, or if they did, they just didn't like them and never spoke of them ever again. Just saying. Before that, it was like the Balm balls, which, again, hot thing for about a second, then nobody spoke of again. Before that was the glosses, which at least you occasionally still hear about those, but they're pretty But yeah, so I mean, this may have been one of the last real collections of normal stick ones we got, and they just haven't done any since then, which is super weird. I mean, overseas they've had new ones, although even those have slowed down, so I don't really know what's up with Maybelline. But yeah, so these were limited edition. I don't think you can buy them anymore unless they still have old stock in your local stores. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Packaging-wise, this reminds me a lot of one that I already have. Oh my god. This is not going so well. Alrighty. Let's see. Can I try it now? Oh my god. I'm trying to not break the tube. Okay, here we go. It's like, I swear if I break the tube in the process, I'm gonna be so mad. But yeah, so here it is. I'm sure you all recognize this color combo, and it doesn't say buds anywhere on this, it's only on this. So it's like, now to see, did the top layer fade? Oh, it's slightly pointed on the tip of this one. Okay, maybe not. I think it's just the way the light was hitting it, but oh, it did. Okay, so ignoring that top layer that apparently has faded with time, this is the real color. That's actually super pretty, and I'm super stoked about it in that case then, because I was figuring it's just gonna be this pale pink that you could see, but no, it's actually this down here, so I may swatch a little extra on my hand to get rid of that top layer, and if that doesn't do it, I'll stop the video, sanitation knife the top little edge off of it, and then resume with the proper part, but hopefully we won't need to do that, but let's just go through point by point and do our usual thing, and then we'll get to it. So format-wise, obviously, it's a stick. It's like lipstick type format stick. Packaging-wise, we already talked about. There's nothing really new on this in any way, shape, or form. Oh, goodness. This is not natural or organic. It is synthetic. It is limited edition. Already talked about it being part of a set. Amount of product is 0.15 ounces. Standard stick amount. My hair is in my eyes and it's making me insane. This is even with having the dead ends trimmed off yesterday and still being insane. But anyway, shelf life, I don't think it really has one. I mean, as long as it doesn't go funky on you. I mean, I know what it says about so and so many months after opening. Actually, it doesn't say it. Well, screw it. Use it till whenever, then. Just use your own discretion on if it starts to smell or look funky, then you might want to replace it. But, anywho, price point-wise, when this came out, I think this was in, like, the $3 or $4 range, if I remember right. since I believe it's discontinued now, you probably have to pay a lot more for that on, like, the secondhand market. So it's really at the discretion of whoever's selling it to you. Seriously, my hair is, like, sticking to me. Okay, so, sorry, I'm just very distractible today. Sturdiness-wise, it's just a baby lips, nothing special going on here. Although I do find it almost odd that the tube itself doesn't have those weird diagonal stripies around it like they usually do, unless if I take it back, I see it in the light. Okay, it does still have them. You can see them up on here when I tilt it. So I take that back, it does have them, just apparently to the naked eye they don't really show up on this one, but in the viewfinder it sees it. Weird. The cap feels like I bust it in my hand. I'm not going to, but I feel like I could. So, that's the thing. No special features, no SPF, no medication. So let me see if it has a scent. Ah! Something went up my nose. Ew. It's like a bug. I don't think it was off of this either. It's just, ugh. What the hell? That's a very berry-ish scent, which surprised me. And, like, slightly floral. So, like, berry and floral. That's really interesting. Like, I can't pinpoint it down even to, like, a specific type of floral. It's kind of like that generic floral scent that sometimes gets used in things. Along with generic berry. But coming together, they almost kind of create, like, a cotton candy-ish effect. It's really, really interesting. This is different from any other baby lips I've ever owned, scent-wise, because usually it's, like, the same handful of scents over and over, with the exception of, like, the foreign ones, in which case they tend to have special flavor, well, not flavors, but scents. This is different from the usual American one, because usually the American ones smell like Fruity Pebbles for some unknown reason, but yeah, no, this is different. Unfortunately, the floral part of it does have a little bit of a chemical-y kind of a scent to it. It's very artificial, but the berry part is good. So, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the crap out of it. And roll it down, so hopefully I won't bust it in the process. Like I said, I'm gonna try and get rid of that top layer that's all faded, so give me a minute. Like, cover the entire back of my hand. This is gonna be stupid. Are we there yet? Nope. Frickin' A. Like I said, I may have to take the sanitation out. Okay, I'm finally starting to see some color, so that's probably a good sign. Still not quite there, but I'm seeing it starting to peek through. It is going to be the entire back of my hand. Oh my god, this is going to take so long to wash off, because one thing, behind the scenes, there we go, I think. Behind the scenes of all of my baby lips videos, yeah, there we go. It matches now, pretty much. But, behind the scenes of basically, oh. Now I'm OCD, I may as well, I've gone this far, I may as well go across the whole hand. Alright, like, we can see the progression of this to that, so alright. Now I have to be really careful not to touch the back of my hand to anything, so, including my hair. But, like I was saying, one behind the scenes thing you don't see whenever I do baby lips reviews is the fact that every time that I swatch on the back of my hand, these are a bitch to wash off. For as quickly as they come off your lips, you would think it would wash right off. Oh no. No, no, no. They are a pain in the butt to wash off, and I sit there scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing to try and get them to finally come off. This is gonna be real fun, but this is kind of giving me flashbacks to, something I think I'm gonna tell as a storytime video later this week that I meant to, last week and then didn't, so anyway, stay tuned for that on Thursday, but this, oh my goodness, yeah, you can see the progression and why I had to get that top layer off, because otherwise it would not have been an accurate color, so we're gonna go ahead, actually, let's see if it changed scents first. No, not really, so alright. Let's go ahead and do the thing. I feel one little chappy bit here, so it's probably gonna get gross, fair warning. Ooh. And baby lips are a very sheer kind of a tinted lip balm, so you can build them. Which is why I go over it so many times, because if you do one swipe, yeah, you have some color, but I prefer to have it really, like, built. As if it were a friggin' lipstick. So. That is like a Barbie pink. I am liking that, surprisingly. And I'm not usually big on the color pink, but that actually looks really nice. I like it. Let's go down in the Cupid's bow. That's really cute. I wasn't sure how it was going to look with red, but actually I kind of dig it. So that's how it looks, at least when you build it up. I did one swipe on the top lip initially, so you could see the difference between one swipe and built up to maximum capacity, but now I kind of smushed them together and added to the top. So yeah, I like that. That is really pretty. So as for how it feels, even with as much as I caked on, it's really thin. And you do smell it on your lips, but once it's on your lips, you smell more of the floral, whereas when it's in the tube, you smell more of the berry. Given it's Baby Lips buds, I'm not surprised that you smell floral at all. I was actually expecting like a pure floral scent from it, so can't claim any shock there. But yeah, the berry is surprising, but I like them together. I think it's good. Anywho, so I'm gonna do the kiss test because I don't see it passing it. Let's find out. I'm gonna have to wash the other hand anyway, so what's the difference? Oh. And we saw how much that faded in one go. So yeah, that's a thing. It's so gonna fail the drink test to where we probably shouldn't bother, but it's like a neon kiss. Oh my god, that's awesome. So failed that. But as for the consistency, I said it's thin. It's really greasy, and you can kind of feel the powderiness, if you will, of the pigment that they used in it, which I'm not so much a fan of. But, it's shiny though, and it was really pigmented till I did that. But, even after that, it still got color to it, so I'm not totally complaining. But yeah, I mean, some of you may prefer it this way. I just like it bold, but that's me. Yeah, so I can tell you from every other Baby Lips I ever used, longevity is not their strong suit. At best. Best case scenario, no eating or drinking anything, nothing touching your lips, it maybe lasts an hour at best. At best. You eat or drink anything, it's like gone within a few sips or bites, so. No point doing the drink test, because we know it's gonna fail it. I'm not gonna put myself through that, so. I've already made enough of a mess on my hands, I don't need to get a mess on the cup too, so. My overall rating for this one, let me think. Kiss test, it failed. The powdery feeling, I don't like. Longevity is a fail, drink test is a fail. But, you know, I still really like it though, so I am gonna let it have the wow factor. So that brings us to a 6 out of 10. It's a little above average, not by much. But if you collect Baby Lips, I would say definitely get it. Or if you just want a good pink tinted lip balm, get it. Just be aware that you will have to reapply the crap out of it because it'll come off easy. That is the way with any Baby Lips, but it is what it is. So that is about it for me for this one. So as usual, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're not already and you'd like me, click subscribe, leave comments down below. Any of you guys have this one, I'm sure that probably a lot of you have this one. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, as well as anything else you feel like leaving me. Make sure you're following my social media accounts. They're all listed down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is in the description. So anyway, guys, till next time, bye-bye. And now I am off to go scrub my hands.